In the small town of Ravenwood, nestled between dense woods and fog-covered hills, lived a family known as the Andersons. Their quaint house, surrounded by tall trees, stood as a testament to serenity. One chilly evening, a sinister wind whispered through the branches, foretelling the arrival of an unspeakable terror. The Andersons, blissfully unaware, enjoyed a quiet dinner together. As they settled into their routines, the night took a dark turn. Unbeknownst to them, a figure clad in shadows had infiltrated their home. The intruder moved like a phantom, silent and swift. The first inkling of danger came as the lights flickered, plunging the house into an ominous darkness. Panic set in as the family stumbled through the encroaching blackness, searching for each other. The Andersons' patriarch, John, a middle-aged man with a strong build, armed himself with a flashlight, determined to protect his loved ones. His wife, Emma, clutched their youngest daughter, Lily, close to her chest, while their teenage son, Mark, peered into the inky void. Whispers echoed through the halls, chilling the air. Unsettling shadows danced on the walls, and the once familiar home now felt like a labyrinth of nightmares. John, his voice filled with authority, shouted into the abyss, demanding the intruder reveal themselves. Suddenly, the lights flickered back to life, momentarily blinding the family. In the cold glow, they saw a message scrawled on the living room wall in what appeared to be blood. "Your secrets are my keys." The air thickened with dread as they grappled with the realization that their sanctuary had been invaded, not just physically but intimately. The police were summoned, their arrival hastened by the sheer terror embedded in Emma's shaky voice as she recounted the events. Detective Harris, a seasoned investigator with a skeptical demeanor, took charge. He delved into the house's history, uncovering a dark past involving a series of unsolved disappearances. As the investigation unfolded, the Andersons' lives unraveled. The intruder seemed to know their deepest, darkest secrets, exposing wounds they thought were buried in the recesses of time. Each revelation heightened the tension within the family, casting doubt on their trust in one another. Days turned into nights as the investigator tirelessly pursued leads, discovering a connection between the Andersons and the unsolved disappearances from years prior. The town, once peaceful, now quivered with fear as the sinister truth clawed its way to the surface. In a chilling twist, Detective Harris discovered that the home invasion wasn't a random act of terror, but a calculated revenge plot. The Andersons, it seemed, were harboring secrets that had haunted another family for years. The intruder, a vengeful spirit with ties to the past, sought justice in the most horrifying way imaginable. As the final pieces of the puzzle fell into place, the tension reached its peak. The Andersons, once united, found themselves torn apart by the weight of their sins. The vengeful spirit manifested, confronting them in a surreal, spectral form that reflected the darkness within their souls. In a gut-wrenching revelation, it was unveiled that the spirit was the long-lost child of a family torn apart by the Andersons' actions. The spirit, fueled by anguish and a thirst for justice, sought retribution against those who had shattered its family. The Andersons, facing the embodiment of their sins, trembled in fear and remorse. The vengeful spirit, its ethereal presence a haunting manifestation of tragedy, exacted a supernatural punishment. In a blinding surge of otherworldly energy, the spirit vanished, leaving the Andersons to grapple with the consequences of their actions. Ravenwood, forever changed by the harrowing events, returned to an uneasy calm. The once haunted house, now tainted by the stains of the past, stood as a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the living and the vengeful spirits that lurked in the shadows. The true home invasion horror story of the Andersons echoed through the town a cautionary tale of the sins that can come back to haunt even the most seemingly idyllic lives.